So, Droid, since your friend has departed, what's the decision going to be? How are you going to convince him? Are you going to be letting me go, or what?
I mean, you don't like him, we don't like him. We could work together, but ultimately it's up to you.
Well, I would need some possible proof of what he's done to you, and reason why. So, anyone else at this facility that I could talk to, like the leader? Or was that other guy that was with you who just left? Is he the leader?
I mean, he usually handles the politics. But I can see if anyone else is around. Oh, I think someone is. I think that's them over there. Call him over.
Are you saying this is your leader?
I mean, he also does logistics.
What's his role then?
I'll be replacing Dax.
Talking to Captain Bradis.
Who?
Oh, he was in charge of the ground mission when we first met Emil. He was also head of the armored division.
Okay, so here.
We're trying to get him to help us out.
Saber, can I?
No, yeah? What?
Come here. That's an imp.
So?
Saber.
He doesn't like Emil.
Imps are imps, okay? Every one of them is a rat. Unless they're a ground trooper who are just
This
given
guy is a
orders.
ground trooper.
But he's a high-ranking ground
He's
trooper.
just a captain. Ground captains aren't as high as naval captains. If we give him, like... If we can convince him to help us out. He does not like Emil at all.
Oh. Like it. I like it. Trust him. Can we trust him?
I mean, no, not fully, but he seems to genuinely not like Emil, but he doesn't hate him enough to go against him at the moment. He's asking for proof of what he'd done against us.
Here's the issue. Okay? Imps are like space pirates. You crush their leader, you tell them get the fuck out, and then they decide, well, you know
This guy's
what?
only part
I'm gonna be
of them.
a dickhead. I'm gonna be a dickhead, and I'm gonna choose to fight you. That's the same with imps. You kill their leader, you tell them, hey, we cool. They say yes, and then they stab you directly in the back of the spine.
Yeah, but this guy's alone
Or,
right now.
okay, let me give it to you this way. How many men does Emil control?
I mean, the local garrison, so probably
How many
he has a
men
big
does
base
this kid
somewhere.
control?
Less. He just controls the vehicles.
A lot less. So how the hell, what? A small distraction? We can do that on our own. A few enemy Vics? We can do that on our own.
Yeah, but I want him to, like... He can give us info on where Emil is, what his schedule is. Like,
We
Barnstable
can do
did.
that by ourselves.
We don't have an inside man. Emil's not dumb. He'll hide himself because he knows we're gonna target him.
Exactly. If he's not done, then how the hell can we trust this bit?
This guy, they've had their differences, but he's a highly respected captain. He has the merit of capturing a super tactical droid and killing a Jedi in official records.
You
Or at
do
least
realize
injuring a Jedi.
that both of those could have been us.
They were. Captured Jalis and almost killed Havy.
I rest my case.
He denied promotion because he knew he didn't want to take credit for Havy's supposed death. And it was like salty about something, I forget.
Here's another thing, now that you just said that. What is the entire point of us killing off Emil?
So he'll leave us the fuck alone.
He is an imp who is loyal.
He's not loyal. He hates Emil.
Loyalty. No. He hates Emil, but he's loyal to the Empire.
Yeah, but if
Only
we can convince
stupid
him...
bitches and
No.
loyal people would no, you listen to me. You listen to me here, okay? Only stupid people and loyal bitches would turn down a promotion for something that they did, because that just means extra pay and a fucking easy desk job. Any smart motherfucker would have taken that.
No,
But
he
is either a
No.
dumb bitch or
No, look.
loyal as fuck. And if we
likes being in the field. If he was promoted, he would be at a desk job.
I don't care. I literally do not.
Besides,
I'm saying
I think that
that
he'll
a
join us
loyal-
if we give him proof that what Emil's done to us.
Listen, I think that a loyal bitch is much worse than an annoying bitch, okay? Because loyal
He's not
bitches,
loyal.
no matter how... Oh,
He's loyal to the Empire, not Emil. If we convince him that Emil isn't loyal to the Empire, then we can take him out.
how do we convince him that he's not loyal?
Well, first step is he wants proof that Emil's fucking with us.
I can give him so much goddamn proof.
Then give him
He'd
it.
be on his ass. I got
We'll
the
start
fucking
there.
bullshit on the... You talk to... Knowing me, I'm just gonna go off on the bitch.
I'm
Tell
not
him to
I'm
fucking
not good
butt.
for politics. Just go over there, hand him the shit,
Oh my...
let him take a look at it.
Fine. But you owe me one for this. I still think we should just
I mean,
fucking
I'll take
blow
him out
him
if we need
and
to.
turn him into a convict. What the fuck was his name again? Like Brody?
Bradis.
Bradley? Bradis? Hey, Bradis, you in here?
Oh, there
I
he
don't
is.
think he's alive.
He's there. Coming out.
Is him?
I think so.
Hey, you
No, that's
Bradis?
my drive.
Oh no, that's the...
Alright.
Yeah,
He's
usually...
doing repairs. What do you need?
So
You
I'm
wanted
told
proof?
that you want evidence on Emil fucking with us.
Yeah, I want proof of his atrocities.
I mean, he's been trying to kick us out of our base, which we fairly own. I'm pretty sure he attacked the town. He also tried to unfairly tax us once.
I mean, does assaulting a civilian target without any...
You're not civilians.
No, we're
Now,
not.
we
but the people
govern
in
a
our
town.
were.
What do you mean? Those were my forces.
Not that town, a different town.
I mean, I don't
One near our
think
base.
it's your people who used a gladiator to try and glass a civilian target which had no real reason to be glassed.
Wasn't that a misunderstanding, or was that a different incident?
That was
So
a
are you orders
misunderstanding,
that
but
village that had us attack?
yeah, okay. I don't know who the fuck gave the order to attack, but whoever it is,
None of us
I'll
did.
give him a demotion and a
No,
stern
it was,
talking to.
I
It's
think that
fucking-
was the, I don't
care
remember,
who the
there's
fuck
two
it
incidents.
was. There's the one that was
There's one that the fucking
misunderstanding,
ST.
and then there's the most recent one, which was interesting. Was Emil the one who was taxing his own soldiers for being there?
I don't know, he's trying to tax us. I don't know, just look up anything that looks illegal and then give it to him.
That's what I'm trying to find.
Is this another one of your leaders?
Yeah, he's in charge of the armed forces.
No, the one
Yeah.
behind you.
Oh no, he's
I
just
don't
a
remember that.
soldier.
He's just chilling.
All right. Well, please show me everything that's bad.
I mean, I can, like, send you all the files that are related to Emil, honestly.
Sure.
I'm literally the worst.
Well, give some examples too.
I mean, the most recent thing I think of, it seems like he wants to force us out of our base at any given point, but he can't do it legally unless, so he's just, the slightest provocation, he attacks us with a full force.
Sounds like it. Any other examples?
What about the first time we met where he decided, like, this was fucking ages ago. I don't think I'm remembering this right, because my brain does not work as well as it
You're talking about when we were on the grassy area?
Nah, when we were at that place before the big event and Coruscant, and we first
Yes,
met him. and
exactly.
then-
It was,
yeah,
that was actually
Snow.
the man you're talking to right now. Snow? What do you mean, Snow?
The fucking
There's no Snow when you first
time
met
we
him.
met him when he, like, bitch, I'm trying to remember. I don't, like, the very first time we ran into it. Yeah, I think it's Viton.
It was
place
the
that
Balkans
Voss was
region.
on for like 5 years. Somewhere near Balkans. I don't care. It's somewhere on the
That
line,
was
but
justified.
How was that justified? He
Super
came up
tactical
to us and
droid,
just started fucking
Jedi.
with us.
Those are both
That
illegal.
Jedi isn't dead, are they?
I mean, there were never Jedis. Not recently.
Why? Well, I mean, I heard they didn't die.
And they didn't survive a U-explode. I don't know where they are now. I haven't seen them in a long time.
Well, I heard they were sent
Probably
into the
drinking
Inquisitorius, so
themselves to sleep.
I
Yeah.
know they survived.
Yeah, but that first meeting was justified. We only hated him because he almost killed our friend. we thought he did kill our friend. We were about to go to war.
Alright.
But then we learned that she was alive, and then so we just dismissed it.
Well, what are some other things that Emil has done? Something that's a heinous crime.
The hardest thing I could say, he said he was gonna tax us. I'm unsure if that officer was fucking with us or not because he got shot right after, but it seemed like, oh. Yeah, that part, said he was gonna tax us, the tax was gonna raise until we couldn't afford it. Another thing is, we were attacked by rebels. We captured one of them who was unconscious, who he later died because of an explosion. And Emil wanted us to release all our rebel prisoners, and we gave him the corpse of the one guy we said, and then he said, "You're hiding the rebels." I was like, what do you mean? We're not fucking rebels. Dumbass.
Nothing I can say that would be illegal, because you can still have a suspicion that you're hiding it. Not breaking any combat rules.
You're gonna have to talk to, like, because I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't remember a lot of the shit that was, like, from 4 years ago.
4 years? It's like
deleted it out of my
in the
fucking
last year.
I know,
We only met,
but the
encountered
things
him
that he's
once
done
back
last
then.
year have, like, not really been that bad.
Just being a huge asshole trying to force us out of everything.
He's been
So
an
he tried
asshole.
to class your town?
Mm-hmm.
Do
Probably.
you have recording of this?
Yeah, I do. I think it's under his
We should.
file in this.
Show me it. I need to see
Alright.
proof that he actually tried to bombard a town. That would cross the line. Sure, it's near a military installation, but it's still civilian populace, and he's attacking despite the military. And that is a heinous crime. What the fuck? Do you know why he tried to shoot your town?
Because we declined him landing there, I think. And it was over a misunderstanding, and then they just started attacking.
Jeez. That might turn me over to your side, Oz. I need a bit more for that, though. I mean, there are things I know that I don't appreciate. It's his mistreating men as numbers, not as people. That's what I don't like about him. He throws troops at people until the enemy is defeated. They're ill-trained, or not even trained at all, or they're just, he said, elite members of crews in the normal battalion. Has no one learned from the Battle of Geonosis?
I guess not.
Because you're not supposed to send commando units along with field operatives and then normal base infantry. Same thing happened during the Clone Wars. Jedi generals decided in the moronic state to use commandos along foot soldiers, thus causing mass casualties. Emil does the same thing. It does not matter what your acid is. Unless you're a commander, you are worthless to him.
That sounds like a lot of very old commanders from the Old Republic.
He is an old commander from the Republic years. He did serve during some of the major battles. Oh, wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that makes sense. Human wave tactics have always been a plus for the big boys.
We're not droids. We don't have infinite numbers that can be conscripted and trained and thrown out within seconds.
Oh, you do. You do.
Well, we
Easily.
can't send them out in seconds. They take
Not in a
training.
second.
Yeah, they do take
Maybe
training.
a year.
But that's how Emil treats them. They treat us like droids. We are just droids to him. Something that can be replaced through transferring the paperwork. And he won't care, write home letters to our family saying we died in combat. Nope, we're just all written down as MIA or mass casualties.
Alright, that's pretty shitty, yeah. At least have the balls to say, hey, I fucking killed your kids.
That's why I don't like fun of me.
Might as well put him in there. Might as well put him in your place. Now teach him a lesson.
True.
So what's better about your mercenary guild over the Imperials then? Give me some things.
We don't think our troops are expendable, for one.
How so? You give them proper medical, proper bedding, bunking, food?
I think
Oh,
so.
and
I haven't
slop they serve
seen
on
where
the
they.
ship.
We
I haven't
actually
seen where
do.
they sleep yet, but yeah.
I know they just give a slop on the Imperial vessel. Emil cuts corners. The fleet admiral cuts corners on his food for everyone except advisory council, some of the commanders he favors, and himself. Of course, I'm out of that. I don't like it, so I'm out of the list.
I'm pretty sure our rations are nice.
Yeah, we
Alright,
have
I
some
will
good
assist you
cooks.
in taking out Emil.
Alright.
I will not be defecting for the Imperial unit.
You don't have to leave the
What I'm going
Empire.
to attempt to do,
It's fine.
also, if you try to double cross us, I can literally just contact help.
Okay, noted.
I'm friends with a few other commanders out of the galaxy. Some that would come my aid pretty quick. So don't just, like, as soon as the battle's done, you turn up behind me, shoot in the back of the head.
If anyone tries, I'll stop them.
Alright then. But probably, I will assist you. What I'm going to try to attempt to do is become the new ground commander for the forces and try to get a proper commander assigned to them. With this amount of data you've given me, we have a rightful way to court-martial them on the field of combat. And there's also a right to say that we do not want to assist someone who's committed such atrocities in war. Or during peacetime, that we can just choose not to serve with them. What do you require of me, though, other than my non-helping him during the main conflict you're going to have?
Be info on where he is, so we can keep tabs on him.
Star Destroyer. He has the prototypes ISD-2.
Yeah.
Currently in production, there's only 2 in existence. He got it through sheer luck, honestly.
They've been making
Things
those
I
for a
haven't done
long
yet.
time, huh?
Do you happen to have the schematics of it?
We went to the Imperial Tour when the Imperial Star Destroyer class now. And this is the Star Destroyer class 2. It's a custom version he made that's been in production for 15 years.
Huh.
Because he doesn't get the fucking assistant. There are fucking holes in the hole. Weak spot. I'll give you a hint. 2 turbo lasers are offline on the ship. But because he's holding an experimental ISD, he scares off any forces that do a scan on their ship. They still show up and scan that they're active, but they aren't.
Alright, that's good to know.
Emil's ship has extremely good shielding. I doubt you're just going to be able to destroy the shield bulb from top of the bridge just to kill him. You're going to need to do more than that.
Yeah.
I know he has an internal powered shield generator on the ship. And you're going to need to strike force in, but if you maximize the shield, you will literally ram into the shield and get destroyed.
Alright.
If you have a stealth vessel, it'd be wise to send in the stealth squad.
Keep this under consideration.
I I know you have a commando unit out there, I've heard of.
I believe we do, yes.
How many do we
I
have?
have word of it because I served on Naboo with one of the guys that we talked to.
Yeah,
I've
those
been
guys.
reassigned all over. Yeah. I was serving underneath one of the commanders there that was liberating the front. And I met your friend Dax there with his elite squad.
And sadly, one of them has been reported as deceased.
Unfortunate. Though I bet he's not. He's probably being held captive.
Maybe.
Anything else you wish to know?
Not really. I think that concludes
Troop
our business.
Armored contingent.
Probably.
I cannot control the entirety of the armor division. There are still several AT-ATs, there's probably a dozen ATSTs under the command, a dozen ITTs, a few Y-45s, and old class ATT, I believe, and a bunch of TX-225s, IFTs, and what's the other thing? A bunch of ATRTs. He's fond of ATRTs. I prefer the superior ATPT. Also, he has the 501st under his command.
Yeah,
We know.
Part of his detachment got permission from Vader to hold this front against the pirates and other things that keep assaulting it. But yeah, if that's all you require, I can have my unit stand down or get reassigned to a different part of the planet, excuse them for saying we're late to the combat, and then we clean up after you run. There's probably going to be some casualties on our side to maintain the facade.
Yeah.
I did not assist you. So, you must accept casualties or capture.
Alright,
Of some of your men.
captures.
Some of them will be casualties, some of them will be captures. If you order your troops to, when I come in and surrender, we can do it much cleaner. We need to be seen as the saviors or the protectors that showed up a bit too late because where we were on the planet. We can't just be outside the field of combat. Otherwise, that's disobeying a direct order. With the mule dead, the chain of command will fall apart. I will be in full control of the ground forces because you're probably going to have to kill his advisors on the ship. They basically are all exactly him.
Mm-hmm.
He literally has a fucking group of eagles on his ship. With the same exact viewpoint. Also, if you try to shoot this ATST while leaving, I will not assist you, and I will send word to attack the space saying that the mercenary eagles here.
Alright, I understand.
Alright. See ya. Well, that's settled.
Can you give me some context about what's happening right now?
Emil is in charge of this planet's Imperial garrison. He's an admiral. He's a real dickhead.
I'm guessing he's a... Yep, I was about to say that.
Yeah, he
So I'm guessing we're about to go kill him.
well, we're trying to. He keeps attacking us over the tiniest things.
Are you fucking...
He wants full control of the planet.
So what was that bombardment that I overheard about?
About the
Basically, fucking...
they sent a gladiator on our main base.
3 years ago?
No, that was like
Over communications.
A year ago or something.
A year? Fuck.
Hasn't been that long
Well,
since
had
we came here.
a communications mishap, misfire. I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah, that was the super tactical droid that was stupid. Denied them landing
it,
because you got confused
denied
over
landing,
what affiliation meant.
and then
And then they attacked us because we
they
denied them.
sent a gladiator on us.
Yeah.
We blew it up.
Yeah, the first time we met him was like, I don't know, like 10 years ago, maybe less. But we had a different super tactical droid who the guy we were just talking to captured. Then our former Jedi friend revealed herself to be a former Jedi like an idiot. And we thought she was dead. So we're gonna go to war, but she lived, and so we decided not to. This guy has connections. He's been testing for the last like 15 years or so a new Imperial 2 class Star Destroyer. And
A prototype one I ever
yeah.
heard.
He also tested the first
hell is
one of the
that?
first ATSTs. That guy we were just talking to did. Oh, probably someone going on patrol.
He's had some experiences, I'm guessing.
Yeah, welcome to our second ever base as a group. Got this back a bit ago.
What happened to it?
EMP blizzard a while back. The EMP part ended, but the blizzard continued, and we lost contact.
So then who set off EMP?
Oh, it was just the atmosphere was fucked because there were so many nukes going off here back in the day. And it just shut down all communications. Oh shit, move away from the tank. Open up the door. Yeah, this is now our production facility where we make vehicles. That is our new railgun tank.
It's one heavy-armed bastard.
It takes down a regular tank of that size in 2 shots. Disables it in 1.
I have to admit, it's not a design you usually see that often nowadays.
Yeah. Drawback is it takes a shit ton to reload.
I would assume.
Yeah. Our first ever base is in a valley nearby here. Just a small encampment.